What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another lovely day on the farm. Today, we've been just running around. I forget what I've even done today. But, like yesterday I said I was going to get this baler set, so we're getting this baler set. I contacted the guy that is my Silo King rep, because, yeah, we had this photo eye rip out. As you can see, we have 3 wires, and I got the plug, but I just don't know which wire to put where. In the diagram I was trying to, decipher, is that a proper terminology? Yeah, this wiring diagram to try to big brains it, but yeah, so this is, yeah, it just has I have a white wire, a red wire, and black wire, but this is probably inside the switch, so I don't even know. And then it doesn't really have a wire, it's all the 5-pin threaded, yeah, so I've kind of, yeah, I tried. It's definitely running good beforehand. I checked the other side. That is the sending side, so that sends the beam across to over here. That side only has a red and a black, so 2 wires, which makes sense. The white wire is probably a variable, right, or however that works. But yeah, I did get the stroke counter working though. So it's a white one this time. But I ran it, all the way up to speed, it's good. Our bale stroke counter, or bale counter, the stroke counter is fixed now. The bale counter was working properly, so I didn't change that out, or anything. So that should be good. So then we'll be able to count our strokes, just to try to keep bales consistent and pushing the baler to max capacity, because yeah, we haven't really had an issue with this thing yet. Yeah, this is some of the hay we made yesterday, and yeah, no, it's definitely, this was pushing it a little bit. As for moisture, we were pushing that 25, that upper end. Some were 20, some were in the 18s, which is good. But we were definitely loading on the Silo King. We try to get our bale weight to, tons per hour and all that set right. So I think we're doing about 9 bales a minute, so Hannah says, with this, and our bales are actually a little on the lighter side. We were pushing 40, 35 pounds. So we tighten that up a little bit. We kind of aim for that 45-pound bale. Yeah. So hopefully we'll gotta get that dialed in, because we're on the lower end of the applicator spectrum, I guess. So kind of we're at that 0.13 mark. We are doing the Silo King hay, so it's half rate of Silo King, just the regular stuff. But twice as much. So yeah, but this is yeah, so this stuff was a little wet yesterday, so I'm thinking I might take this top row. It's been sitting out here today. We definitely had some bale sweating. Oh, there's the kitty. Bale sweat today. By bale sweat I mean up in the corners, the bales will actually get moisture. Well, not even up, and it'll sweat up through here, and you'll get the corners moist. I know we took out 15 to one customer, and yeah, we saw some of that. So I think I'll take the top ones out, because those would be the most dry. Put those away in the shed on top, so they still can breathe. And there's only 5 of them, so I'll get that up top, get that put away, and then that next bottom 2 rows should be, breathe overnight into tomorrow. And then I'll probably take the rest of them off tomorrow and stack them away. But I think honestly, for how wet it was yesterday, that Silo King, you know, preservative did a pretty stupendous job. I mean, it's a little warm in there, but for, I mean, almost 25% hay. I mean, you know, let me knock on wood here quick, but I don't think we're gonna burn the barn down. You know, if we were, it definitely would have been hot. I mean, yeah, you probably, you know, you don't even see steam coming off of it. So yeah, we also did some of those round bales we made yesterday for the neighbor that, you know, has some horses. Usually in the past he's taken some of our more moist hay. You know, we were baling, I think we were reading like 30%, you know, like the small squares. As your round baler tighter, you know, it seems like there's a little more, you know, sometimes I'll read like 35 on a 30% small square hay, but he says that the horses, you know, it's not good hay, so I'm just gonna, I think we're gonna go clean that up. But I'm gonna call from the Silo King guy. I'll get back. So the day's almost coming to a close, but we got, I guess I got a verdict on this. I don't know if I already said it, but we gotta get a new wiring harness for that, because I guess the way the wires are secured in there, they don't really know exactly the right way, and they don't want to tell me wrong, so they're sending a new one. But we got a semi coming in the morning, so I'm gonna get this out of the way. Gotta get the truck out of the way. Might take those top bales off, put them in here, and can mix them into the load. You know, one wet, one, they're not wet. You know, the Silo King, we've been watching them. You know, it's been doing its job. So you get the grapples hooked up, get a couple of those off in here. We're gonna take down these top ones, just so, you know, in the morning when I'm ripping along, I can clean those right up. But yeah, because we're gonna probably clean up 42 bundles. So if we're 5 wide by 7, 40, wow, I'm dating myself, 5 by, what is that, 45? Damn, yeah, so we're gonna, I'll probably, you know, take that stack first, just because, I hate to say it, but I might have pushed in that wall a little bit. So yeah, I'll take that, and then we'll come over here, stack off of this wall, get that out, and yeah, it should be pretty straightforward, pretty easy moving. We're not making too many weird maneuvers, so look at that, and yeah, we'll be good for there. And the baler, stroke counter's all set. Should get the wiring harness tomorrow, and yeah, everything else has been good. And here comes Hannah ripping up on the golf course. Meow. Oh good, she missed the puddle. What's up, everybody? We're out here the 31st of May, and we're mowing our meadows. Our meadows are kind of our lower lying ground. They are heavy. I mean, you can see the mower, it is struggling, and I'm struggling. Yeah, we're going. I mean, it's, you know, up to the track. I mean, yeah, it's heavy. It's this meadow grass that definitely, it's up here. I mean, I have seed heads on the window. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, you can see it coming up. This is some dead stuff. That's why we're mowing it today, because we're gonna take a little risk. Monday's like a 24% chance of rain, but we'll see. Hopefully it misses us, because this is gonna take a while to dry out. So that's why we're mowing it today, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Keep going. Yo, what's going on? It's Sunday morning now. Yeah, losing track of the days. We're going hard. We got clear. So this tonight went down to like, I think it's 11% now, so like it's not gonna rain. It is gonna be a little cloudy, so we're not getting that full sun, nice beautiful drying weather that we had the past couple days. But we're knocking down hay. This is sort of mowing the last bit of the first cut we got. At the home farm, we do still have some other fields that, you know, need a little more work. They're not as, you know, readily accessible and stuff as, you know, these fields at home here. So we're yeah, we're finishing up. This stuff is heavy. I mean, I had fertilized. You know, I feel like we finally, you know, we've been liming for a couple of years. I got the pH adjusted back right. Now we're getting, I've been doing a little, I did potash in the fall, and then I did this spring I did a NPK like full mix with some sulfur. And yeah, no, this is heavy. I mean, we have a little bit of weeds. You know, there's some bed straw in there, but it's, I mean, the windrows are thick. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully it dries down. Today's Sunday. I'm hoping, you know, we're gonna tet it out, you know, this morning. Depending on how much sun we get and how dry. It's still supposed to be like 80 degrees. So it still should kind of bake out of there, but might not bake out as quickly as full sun, but we'll see. We have plenty of other stuff to be baling for today. Oh, excuse me. For today. Yeah, we're gonna get this going. Yesterday we had a huge day. We got that Massey baler tuned in. I mean, it is a beast compared to what we're used to with our, you know, John Deere. You know, obviously me starting out with the John Deere 328, kicking into, you know, kicker wagons and making 400 bales max a day. I mean, we're moving hay now. It's crazy. Yesterday we weighed 2,200 bales. 2,290 bales. It's almost 2,300 bales. And I mean, we only had a couple broken, and it is just absolutely insane. We didn't. I mean, the baler didn't even think about the capacity like at all. It seemed. There was one point, because I had raked the corner kind of in pretty good, that a pretty hefty clump went through, and that did, you know, shear the shear bolt and you know, clog it, but that wasn't too bad. You know, to undo that, I mean, that baler, just compared to what we're used to, I mean, if you have a 348 and are looking to make serious hay, I think it's an upgrade. You know, it's not quite, you know, I gotta hear the twin packs coming out and all that stuff, but I mean, this Massey's an upgrade for us, so we're definitely able to cover quite the bit of ground. Now, yeah, the fields are darn heavy, that's for sure, which is good. You know, I'm not gonna complain. You know, I'm glad that we have a nice heavy crop. We definitely have put the fertility out there for it. I've been trying to push yields. And then this spring, you know, we got some good rain. It was dry, and then it was nice and cool. The rain came, and I mean, the grass just took off. But still, we did see, you know, where we haven't fertilized versus where we have, quite the yield difference. So obviously, you know, fertilizing helps. You just gotta kind of do the math and figure out, you know, if it pays, how much it pays. It's also a battle now to get it dry because it's so heavy. You know, we gotta tet it out multiple times, which, you know, we kind of do anyways, just to keep it, you know, try to keep the color in the hay. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Yeah, no, it's definitely exciting. I don't think I ever really could have seen this. I don't know a lot of the, you know, other people in the area. You know, this capacity of haymaking is probably crazy to them. I mean, 2,300 bales in a day. You know, I don't know exactly what the bale per acre average, you know, for us is, but we're pretty heavy. I think we're probably around that 3 ton an acre, you know, general hay yield side. But I'm gonna have to we might be pushing that up a little bit, but which is good because, you know, like I said, putting that fertility out there. So definitely have been trying to feed it well. So yeah, no, we're mowing down the last. I got, according to the map, I have 1.7 acres with a GPS, but I don't know. Could be, maybe. But yeah, no, it's nice. We're not done yet. We're not in the clear, knock on, you know. So, you know, we're not. Still have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are kind of our clear days. They're not, none of them are really like full sun days, but they're all kind of up in the 80s. You know, partly cloudy, so we should get some sun. And we're definitely, you know, all we got left is, you know, probably like 30 acres we're gonna clean up today, hopefully. And then, you know, the small fields you can see kind of behind me, and then we got this big field and the small one over there. So we probably, you know, after today we'll probably only have 25, 30 acres left, which that, you know, could be done in a day. This is pretty heavy, it'll probably take us 2. So we'll probably be bailing on Tuesday, hopefully. Maybe clean up a little Monday afternoon, you know, get started. But yeah, no, it's definitely heavy. And yeah, we're probably gonna make some rounds out of it. And yeah, hopefully, hopefully we can get it all inside. We are looking, you know, to move it. So if you need some hay, call us, Possible Farms. And yeah, we're definitely getting tight on storage. I know yesterday with the 2,300, I mean, we didn't even get them all put away, and we filled up pretty darn fast. So I'll call a couple people to see if they want, just so we can get it all inside. You know, we do have tarps, so if we do gotta get to, you know, put some outside on pallets by the barn, we have done that before. And tarp it. Don't like to do that because tarps, you know, get a good wind and there they go. But we'll see. We'll try to stuff wherever we can. You know, it's honestly, the tarp's probably better than going in some of the barns because I don't know, I think the roofs collect more water and put them on. You know, there's so many holes in the roof that just almost is like it's raining inside. So yeah, hopefully we're definitely due for a new barn or a larger barn. Hopefully, you know, it's just a matter of paying for it, as everything is in barn. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll get this all cleaned up, and we'll have a pretty good idea and what we got for hay for first cut. And then, you know, I don't know how crazy I'm gonna go on fertilizer for second, just because how heavy the yields are first here. I don't know, I might just do like a nitrogen and sulfur mix, you know, and just get that out there, just because yields have been so heavy. If we're gonna, you know, push the envelope on second with just like residual kind of. Sorry, I was doing it too. Just push the envelope with what's left over. Still, you know, the plant still has all that energy. You know, we are catching it right at the right time for maturity and everything. So hopefully we should be good. And yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll get some mowing shots. There's not really much to see. This mower is pretty well closed up. I know our old mower, you could like see like the hay shooting out the back. That's pretty cool. But this one has like, you know, I don't know if they're like rubber mats on it, almost every side. Yeah, so as I put you in the mower, but then what if I lose it? I don't know. Is it worth? Is it worth the risk? Maybe we'll do that on like second cut. I'll put you guys like in the mower, and you can see like the mower doing its thing. Because first, I mean, it's so heavy, like I'm sure it's scraping all up inside. So. Anyways, yeah, no, it's definitely nice. Here's a nice view of kind of what we got going on. Not much left. No covering about 9 acres an hour. It is definitely, I could use some more horsepower, you know, climbing up these hills, mowing this heavy crop. It's definitely pulling all 115 horses out of this thing. Definitely burned through a like tank of gas, or not gas, diesel. And yeah, as you can see, you know, this is a pretty well mixed grass field. It's been a while since it's been on rotation, but I mean, it's still darn heavy. So yeah. Well, anyways, y'all stay tuned. We'll hopefully get you some more stuff. I'll have to show you inside the barn. It's filling up. But anyways, y'all stay tuned for what's coming up. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Monday now. I'm starting to put stuff away. What a crazy day it's been. Yeah, lots been going on. Basically, to start off the day, you know, it was going good. We got everything raked, or I was getting everything raked, and I started bailing. You know, a little high moisture, but you know, 18, 17, little preservative should be good. Little Silo King, so yeah, and then she got that, and I was like, oh, okay, let me start picking up. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna pick up, and sorry, just gotta let them go by. Pick up, and then I was like, oh, there's 1 minute. So anyways, yeah, I was like, oh, I think it made like 370 whatever bales. So I was like, oh, that's like a trailer load. I was like, oh, it's in the meadows. I'll stick to the high spots. You know, I'll be okay. I got, you know, like half loaded in the soft spot. I was pulling through fine. Well, not fine. It was soft. And I was like, well, this is a little tight. So then I went over to the one corner where it's, you know, the higher spot, and yeah. Got there, got everything loaded, and I was like, okay, good. I was good there, you know, that's the high spot. Come around, like, okay, I'm gonna have to send it through this low spot here, because there's a low spot that runs across the field. I'll show you guys, but yeah, it didn't work out well. So I then went back. Luckily, you know, we had the wagon right nearby. I got the wagon. I got 12 off. That's what I'm putting away in the shed now. 12 off of it, so I'll see if I can pull it out now, or if I might just take the other. I think there's maybe 11 bundles left on it, because that trailer is pretty well mudded up. So yeah, so that's that. So then, you know, try to get that, you know, pulled out, because I was like, oh, 115 should pull it out, you know. No, it's just so soft, which, you know, I kind of knew, but I guess I didn't properly judge. I had a judgment call on my end about that, so yeah. So that stuck down in there. It made a pretty good mess of the field. And then, you know, so I was like, okay, I gotta get more rake for Hannah. She's bailing. I was like, okay, screw this. I brought the wagon back, came back, got the tractor, went raked, whatever, raked up good half of the hill. Everything's going good, you know. Come back, I got a call. I had a customer, you know, want to come get some hay, try it out before we get it load. So we got them loaded up. Then while I'm in the field with the guy, Hannah calls me. Hannah never calls me while it's bailing. Oh, no. So I'm like, oh no, what happened? She's like, we're having problems. I was like, what? No way, don't tell me that. Yeah, the accumulator, this would be the new to us used accumulator that we got at that auction with the baler. That slipped 3 bolts on the axle beam, and that you know, have exited the chat. So yep, we just went and got the other accumulator, got her going again, because I think tomorrow is going to be our last day bailing before rain, so we definitely want to get everything cleaned up. I definitely want to try to get everything, you know, I want to fill this shed up so we know how much we're outside. You know, maybe I can call a couple people that have some storage if I can, you know, work a little deal out, because I'd rather, you know, sell, you know, a couple bales of hay for, you know, $6 or $6.50 versus, you know, a little cheaper versus getting it rained on. Which I think what we've done in the past is we made a pallet stack out here, put pallets down, and had the bales on top, and then threw a tarp over it. You know, that actually had worked pretty well. And then we had, you know, loaded out of that stack, you know, for the time being. So we should be able to be all right with everything, but we'll see. I don't know. It's all more today. But luckily we had that second accumulator. I mean, that's what I had, otherwise we would have been out of business today. So I think that, you know, accumulator paid for itself today. I think maybe, really not all that expensive. I mean, they're expensive, but in the grand scheme of things, I think the accumulator was maybe like 10. I don't know how much like a brand new one's looking at. I think they're about in that range. So, really not all that. Well, I should say, it's not nothing, but it's, in the scheme of things, when the baler's 40,000 and the trucks are, you know, 50, 60,000 and everything else is so expensive, it's just, yeah. So, anywho, when that's a critical component, definitely like to have that going. So, I'll show you guys once I'm gonna get this wagon unloaded, and I'm actually gonna go pick up, we got the other field, the other meadow, you know, lower field that we call it the meadows because they're in the lower, you know, meadows. So I'm gonna get those up on wagons. You know, the trailer might be stuck, but at least the bales are off the ground, not sucking up moisture, especially in these lower fields. So I'm gonna go get those picked up, and then I'll work on the truck, see if yeah, if I gotta pull off the other, I think there's 11 bundles. I might just do that. And yeah, we'll go from there. But I'll show you. You know, this is what we got going on now. The shed is like full, almost. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of a little sketchy. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll make them all. So we'll see. What's going on, everybody? What a day, what a day. So just thought we'd show you the first what do you call it, the first mishap of the day. We kind of left this here, so it was full, and I took off 12 bundles already. And yeah, we had tried to drag it out of here full. We messed things up pretty bad. That was probably pretty stupid of me, but you know, I was over there, I was good, not so good, and then in here, I'm pretty sure it's better than out there. I might be wrong, but as for, you know, it's just kind of soft. I shouldn't have tried with a full truck. But then we also have a wet kind of drainage. I don't know what you want to call it going through there. But yeah, so this is the first little incident of the day. So I got that off. I'm gonna try, we're gonna give her a shot, see if we can get it to, you know, not be stuck anymore, because then we can use it to clean up the hill and stuff. But it's a lovely day. We had another little mishap with the baler. Luckily it's 5:30, so there wasn't much time left for baling anyways. But we're gonna get things cleaned up and hopefully get things fixed up for tomorrow, because that is our day before rain. And yeah, we're gonna have to do a little field work. I might have drugged this just straight sideways with the tractor because I was like, get out of here. But anyways, we're gonna get to it. Yeah, we'll see if she'll go. Where do you want it? Where do you want to see? What's the best view? We got it. She's rolling. This is definitely gonna be something. I think we're on pretty hard ground now. I think we'll just pull her right. Definitely had too much. It was just too much weight on it. I think. Yeah, it's just a silly mistake on my part. I should have known. And yeah, no, we learn. We live and we learn. And yeah, we're gonna get this set. Check out what we got going on. Tires are a little muddy. Oh my! Oh, she's packed in there. Oh, oh my. Will this come off on the road? Hopefully, maybe. We'll see.